Hey beautiful women, handsome men, awesome people, welcome back. Today we are going to talk about another interesting grammar topic, right? You all love to learn grammar, that's why you're here, I guess. So we are going to learn today more about modal verbs. The modal verbs we're going to concentrate on today are must, have to, mustn't, and don't have to. What are the differences? What are the differences between these strong modal verbs, these modal verbs we use for obligations mainly? Let me know in the comments below where you're from. Make sure you press the like button and press subscribe. And let's get into today's learning. So like I said, there are two main ways to express necessity and obligation in English. We only use them to talk about the present or the future. They are must and have to. Must, have to. If you want to make them negative, we say mustn't and don't have to. Although the meanings of must and have to are very similar, the meanings of don't have to and mustn't are completely different. So we really need to remember that, concentrate on that. So usually we use the modal with the base verb. We don't need to add any extra prepositions such as to. So we say must do or have to do. Mustn't do, don't have to do. Let's start off by talking about must and have to. So what is the difference between must and have to? Well, must is usually the feelings from the speaker. So if you say, I must go to bed early, it means I feel that I should go to bed early. But if you say, I have to go to bed early, that is a different thing, because if you say have to, it means the obligation is coming from something external, maybe a rule, your employer or your teacher even, for example. So I must go to bed because I feel sleepy, or I have to go to bed because I have work tomorrow morning and I need to be there early because my boss told me to be there early. Here's another example. You must come. It means I require you to come. You must come. But if I say you have to come, maybe it's because there is a rule, or if you don't come, maybe something will happen. Maybe you will be fired, for example, or you will be punished. So that's the main difference between must and have to. They are both equal in terms of the meaning, but slightly different, some subtle difference, as you can see there. The biggest difference comes when we use the negatives, so when we use mustn't and don't have to. Let's talk about them now. So moving on to mustn't and don't have to, like I said, there is a clear difference. When we say you mustn't do something, then it's against the rules, it's prohibited. You can even say you are not allowed to do it, you can't do it. It's against the rules, it's prohibited. You mustn't smoke, right? You mustn't be late. You mustn't kill someone. Wow, all of these are very strong, right? On the other hand, when we use don't have to, it's a little bit different, because when we use don't have to, there is not so much a strong obligation. Actually, it says, I think it's a good idea that you do something else, maybe. So when we say don't have to, we can say you don't have to come. It means you don't need to come, but if you want to come, it's okay. You don't have to smoke. If someone says you don't have to smoke, it means you can smoke, but you don't need to. You don't have to do the washing up. You don't need to do it because maybe somebody else will do it, but you can do it if you want to. Do you see the differences here? If you have any other questions about it, let me know in the comments below. And thanks for watching today's video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next one.